So yeah, we just have a couple of minutes here before we've hit our hour time limit. So what I want to start out by saying is if you're interested in taking a deeper look into CCH Answer Connect and how it can assist you with your tax research needs, especially as we manage through these significant changes that are coming in the very near future, would love to set up some time with you and your local representative to do so. I think what I'm going to start out first here is really to just take a look at how we work very diligently to create an interface between Google and a tax research platform. What we've now done, because we know a great deal of research is still being done in Google, there's a great deal of outstanding information available in Google, but with this tax legislation changes that are coming, we now become exposed to potential risk in terms of the documents that we're using on the web. Are they still pertinent and accurate tax law? Can I rely on them, or do I need to verify that whatever's been said in these documents is actually still viable? So what you can see on the screen here is I've actually run a really quick search on business interest expense under 163J. We've now integrated into these search results the ability to link into CCH Answer Connect, tax research platform that we launched about 4 years ago, so you can get directly into that content. But what I want to focus on even further here is the ability to interface a trusted tax research platform into any document you may come across on the web. In this case, I'm actually going to go into an article written by the Journal of Accountancy. Got a couple of tabs opened up here, and I'm reading this information. It's talking about some of the things that's related to the tax law changes that we had, 4 years ago in 2017. We know that there's potential changes coming with this act this month, hopefully. So now I need to be able to verify the accuracy of this information. What I now have the ability to do is highlight anything within a document on the web and simply right click with my mouse. And I now have the ability to run a keyword search directly within CCH Answer Connect. So what does this mean to you as a researcher? I can now go directly into that document on the web, into CCH Answer Connect. I'm going to open up my code section 163, which will take me directly into subsection J, since that's what I've asked for. And I now have visibility to all current tax law. So I have my complete code section, regulations, explanations. What we've tried to do here is actually compile all relative content related to a given code section or topic into what we've entitled our 360 view. So as opposed to the researcher having to go from the code section out to different regulation database, we've put all of this information here. You're able to simply walk from left to right in a fundamental research workflow, if you will, to receive all of that information. You're actually able to go into our explanations. What are the changes? What do they look like? What do you need to be aware of? We also bring in our forms and instructions. We've brought in our tools. For example, once you've finished your research project, you need to actually communicate your findings, whether it's via a client letter, a decision tool, a worksheet, any kind of that information, election statement. All of that information is brought to you here as well without you having to go find that as the researcher. We've also then brought in our federal state comparison. So now once you finish the federal components, you have the ability to go into the state at which your client or your company is housed in and find out, has that state adopted? Have they modified? Has there been a complete decoupling of the federal provision? How do you manage that process now at the state level? So again, bringing all of that information to you all in one location, so you're not having to jump around within the system to find all of the content related to 163J. I'm going to click back on my home tab, and I wanted to also deal with, Kevin had brought up the issue of cryptocurrency. And as I start the search, you'll start to notice some of the fundamental concepts that we've brought forward within CCH Answer Connect. We now are starting to bring in, just as you start to type, using a modified AI to bring you content. How is Bitcoin and other currency taxed? What are some of the quick answers that we have out here for you? We want to link you directly into the topic pages. I'm going to talk about that in about 30 seconds and how we presented that content for you. Or do you just want to take some of the suggested searches that are out there from us monitoring and watching and building search mechanisms out there for you? We're going to run that search on cryptocurrency. See how slow my internet connection is today. There we go. And what we've now brought for you is your search results. We saw the couple of topic pages on the federal and state cryptocurrency. Trying to get back there. I now have both of those available. So if I want to go back into the cryptocurrency topic page, this is a presentation that's going to walk you through the explanation of what this topic is all about. What is cryptocurrency? Are there general rules? Cryptocurrencies, FBAR and FATCA. We can scroll through all of this information. We also then bring to your attention additional recommended topics that you may need to take a look at. The editors have also brought in code sections that may be applicable to the situation you're dealing in. You can simply click on the code section that was applicable to your research and go back into that 360 view that we just came from. Are there client letters out here that you need to be made aware of so that you can, again, communicate that information? Again, just the compiling of information to give you speed to answer within CCH Answer Connect. I do want to go back to my search results and highlight one other very significant piece as we come upon this legislation is our client impact events. This is where our editorial team are taking a lot of the information that's going to be coming out of these bills and turning it into actionable items that you can use. In this case, the cryptocurrency, we know there was some changes late in the year, this year that modified and gave better clarity in terms of how the IRS is handling this type of transaction. So we've put all of this information together. What are the new developments? The client application, all of that information is here for you as well. Specific time of clients that would be impacted by this. We've talked about the recommended topics from previous pages. Again, we've still got access to all of the legislative information that you could have. Again, just a compiling of this. And again, as we see this legislation change, this is a key component that will allow you to keep current and actually go through the very specific areas of the law change and how it impacts either your clients or how it impacts the corporation for which you're doing business with.